Guys, I'm very excited to have both of you back on the show.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, man.
How's your mom doing?
She's good, man. We just had lunch yesterday. Actually, we just had lunch, so she's
What,
doing good.
you're not in the same house now? Did you finally get
No.
out? She finally kicked you out?
Yes, she literally kicked me out. Yes. That's not a joke. She kicked me out.
What happened? What happened?
Because he's an
I
awful
didn't-
son.
She wouldn't make me any goddamn pizza rolls. I got so mad.
You don't like microwaves.
I put too many holes in her drywall.
I don't doubt that.
Oh boy.
All right,
Every
guys.
time I'm down there, I hit on his mom. It just drives him crazy.
Yeah.
Your
All right.
mom's a possum? No, sorry.
Oh shit! Why is all this not in the regular episodes? Hold
It's
on.
going to be on the
guys.
YouTube, Jason. This is why you need to
okay.
watch us on YouTube
Yeah.
and boost
okay.
those YouTube numbers.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna hit the button here. Y'all are gonna hear our awful theme music.
Oh,
And,
have either of you heard our theme song? Have either of you listened to the show recently?
Not recently, no.
No, I hope it's like the Friends theme, and then one of you dies.
What sucks?
It's worse than that. It's the worst theme song in all of podcasting. So both of you need to react to it for us.
Okay.
Nice.
What
Sorry,
sucks
let me,
is you're not gonna hear the acoustic guitar. All you're gonna hear is the singing for some reason. So,
And the
Oh,
tambourine,
Jesus.
singing and tambourine.
all right. Well, here we go. We're ready in 3, 2, 1.
Just drop that ass, bitch. It's open micers in the house. Pop that pussy with that open micers logo in your mouth. Jason with his bald ass head. Jacob looking in red. It's open micers, bitch. Heard what I said. Drop that ass. Open micers in the house. Drop that ass, pop that pussy. Open micers in the house. Open micers in the house. Open micers is a mouse. Drop that ass, pop that pussy. Open micers in the house. The mic is now open.
That's right. The mic is now open. My name is Jason Robbins.
I'm Jacob Craig, and I'm very excited for our show tonight, Jason, because we have two returning guests, one of whom was brought to my attention recently, and I think this is entirely correct, is probably the greatest guest in Open Micers history, because every time we have him on, it's an instant classic. We make reels out of having him on. We make reels out of pretty much every thought that he has. And the other guy is some schmuck from Louisiana. But
Damn it.
we're very excited to have back both the legend himself, Mo Alexander, and the mastermind behind Lafayette Comedy, which is, for my money, one of the best comedy scenes in the entire country, Jason P. Leonard. I'm excited to have both of you guys back. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for starting with an insult. I appreciate that. That's great.
You're welcome, buddy.
Well, no offense to you, brother. The insult is better than that fucking intro music they just played.
Yeah, dude, tear into it. Tear into it, Mo. How bad is it?
Well, it's not good. So
I thought it was. I thought it was a joke. I thought you were about to say, "All right, now listen to the music we're about to play," and I was like, and then it started playing. And I was like, "Okay, that's funny. Where's the real thing?" And I'm like, "What the hell is that? What?
Yeah.
What missing genome person made that for you?"
what open micer made that?
A guy who failed at open mics made us that.
Dude, I was about to
theme
say I wouldn't even qualify that for an open micer to do that. That sucked.
It's a guy who thought open mics were too hard, and he wrote that song for us.
And now he harasses Mo at the beer garden when he's
Rob.
here. So.
Shout out to
He's probably
Touch.
dropped a few.
Shout out to Touch Biloxi for making that for us. At MushmouthTB on Twitter and Threads if you want to go follow him and harass him.
I saw JP put his head in his hands as soon as it started, and I thought for sure he was going to be the one, because we're taking
know.
bets on which guest is going to hear our theme song and just log off the Zoom.
I was
you know
close,
what?
but I couldn't find the button. So,
I honestly don't blame you for that bet, because that was the shittiest song I think I've ever heard.
It was almost Steve Byrne. Like, we saw it in his eyes. He was 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Like, he was really about to just jet out of there.
Dude, I just you guys are so much better than this. Come on.
We're not, Mo. We're not.
We're
You've
not.
been on the show. This is your fourth time. You know we're not better
I'm
than
trying
this.
to make you feel good about yourself, since my lover kicked you out of your house.
My mom did kick me out of her house. It's okay though, Mo. Daddy's about to be rolling in it, and it's all just because of this sweet, sweet dick I have. Because my fiance is now a nurse. She just started a job as a nurse.
A real nurse?
An LPN. So she's gonna be making money.
LPN, that's like a semi-real nurse.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
she's not an RN. She's an LPN. Like she's a nurse, but
Licensed practitioner. What is it? Licensed nurse practitioner or whatever.
licensed practical nurse. Yeah,
Licensed practical nurse.
It's like a nurse that features, you know.
yeah, she's a feature act. We're both feature acts in our life right now.
Basically, what he's saying is she's going to realize after about 6 months of making tons of money and not him, she's not going to need him anymore. She's going to dump him.
Yes, she is, dude. She'll come running back.
No.
How could she say no to all this?
No, I think you got that backwards. You're the one that's going to be running back. You'd be like, please, take me back.
I put it down, fellas. I put it down.
And she picks it right back up.
She picks it right back up when I pull my back. Literally, we were walking in the Walmart parking lot earlier, and I tweaked my back just from walking in the parking lot.
And you're not even the fattest one in here, so you know. I think it's like Mo, me, then you. You know.
I don't do that. I don't understand.
I don't do that. I just have mild heart attacks.
Huh?
What did you have, Mo?
What are you talking about?
When you almost fucking died, what did you have?
Well, okay, let's get this out in the open. There was never any heart issues in that. Okay, there was never a heart attack. What happened was I did a favor for a comic. I screwed up my foot, went to the hospital, and then broke my other foot coming into my house. And I had blood clots in my lungs. It wasn't a heart thing. I had blood clots in my lungs because I had broken my foot and I couldn't do anything.
Oh, excuse me for hearing blood and thinking of the heart.
Okay,
that's totally my fault.
And that's why you're not a
Dracula.
nurse.
All right, there, Dracula.
I do look like Dracula. I look like Dracula if he posted up outside the McDonald's.
People kept spreading Mo had a heart attack. No, I fucking didn't. I had a blood clot in my lungs, or several actually. But yeah, that's what happened. There was never any heart issues. I was like 100% kicking ass up until that, and then afterwards, I'm still kicking ass.
You know, that's good, dude. That's good. I'm happy that I was wrong, Mo Alexander.
You're always wrong. That's the problem. That's
There's
why I
a bit
like
of that.
That's why I do like you though. That's why I keep coming back.
Thank you.
Trying to think if I could write a short movie script about Jacob being Fat Dracula.
It writes itself, Jason.
It's too many words. It's fatula.
Fatula.
That's all it is.
Spatula.
Dude, JP should play my dad. Fat Dracula's dad should be the character name.
This would be a pro-choice series.
Got Dadula, Fatula. Who's next?
Did we start yet? No.
Yeah,
this
rolling.
None of this is making the cut. We're cutting all of this.
Oh, by the way, hold on before we go any further. Fuck you, Jacob. Fuck you very much.
Wow, what
I
I do?
was watching the clip you did with Sam Challet. Mo was just all up in the wings, just destroying the wing. Nigga, it was 8 wings. Go fuck yourself, sir.
To be fair, that was me that said that, not Jacob.
That was Jason that said that. What do you mean, dude? I didn't even say it.
See, that
Still, you thought about it.
That just proves Mo likes me better than you. So there you go.
No, that just proves that I'm more fun to mess with.
I was like, God damn it, I didn't eat that. It was 8 fucking wings. Come on, shut up, leave me alone.
Okay, Jason brought it up, but I did say that I could hear you doing it on stage, which is entirely accurate. I could hear you eating from the stage doing my set.
Well, do you that just means your set sucked because no one was laughing.
No one was.
And the only sound that could be heard over that was me chomping on wings, you bastard. That's what that means.
I've never denied the fact that I'm very bad at comedy, Mo. You don't have to keep bringing it up. I'm the biggest hack in the region.
If you keep doing it, I'm keep bringing it up.
Okay, buddy. Okay,
right.
My guy.
All right, Jacob.
Okay,
So lead us off. What are we here for? What are we bringing these guys back to talk about?
We're bringing these guys back to talk about just a tiny little comedy festival that they're both doing. We want them to preview their parts in it. It's called Altercation Fest. And Mo is doing a headlining set. I believe Jason P. Leonard is bringing the best comedy showcase in the entire country, Stone versus Drunk versus Sober, to Altercation Fest. Mo, does all that sound correct? Is that what is happening?
Correct. That does sound absolutely correct. But wait, Leonard, you're doing the drunk versus sober thing?
Yes, Stone versus Drunk versus Sober. Yeah. So we got non-comedians. There's 6 announced. Well, now 7. So we got Ben Roy is one of the secret headliners, and we have 2 secret headliners on the show. So
can I jump on that? I want to be drunk and sober at the same time. I was like, I talked to Ben today. I was like, how am I not on the drunk versus sober show? Come on.
Hey, I don't book it, man. That's a Habersat. So
Okay. That's just funny though. He knows how to.
We're gonna have a good time. I mean, it's gonna be a fun show. I mean, it's a great festival to begin with, and I mean, just the lineups. I think yours is the Thursday night, right? The headline.
Yeah, I got the Thursday 9:00 slot.
All right. Yeah, that I'm doing Friday at like 11:30. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope. It's probably the strongest lineup.
Altercation is one of my favorite festivals ever. So whenever I do it, I'm just like, yay, because it's literally just a bunch of comics getting in trouble. Trying not to get in trouble, drinking heavily, talking shit in the green room, and just watching a ball of weirdness happen.
And it's all in one venue, which is killer, is a lot of festivals use multiple ones, but this one works, man. Kick Butt Coffee is great, and they have great cookies, and what else can you ask for?
The people at Kick Butt are awesome too. Daniel, Alyssa, they're great people. I love them to death. I can't wait to hang out with those people. Last time we was there, I was there 2 years ago. Chandra and I walked in, and they both hit us with big shots of tequila, like, here, take these. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it was great.
They did their homework.
The weird thing enough,
they know me. I've been there. They know me.
The weird thing enough is all my life living in Louisiana, I've never petted a possum until Mo brought his, so it was kind of weird,
There's more of them now.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
I mean, did you feed it after midnight or?
No, actually, what happened is we have Poncho. He's the OG, or I like to call him the OP, the original possum. And then we had a friend of ours had an emergency and found like 6 drowning possums in her basement because it had gotten flooded and the possums are down there. And she brought them to us, and we sent a bunch of them to a rescue. But then we kept 2. One ended up dying, unfortunately. But we have his sister, Zoe, and another guy I know in Indianapolis was like, "Hey Mo, I have this possum and I can't take care of it anymore because I'm disabled." And he was like, "Okay." And I saw her, and he sent me a picture like, "All right, we'll come get her." So now I have Abby, I have Poncho, and I have Zoe.
So Mo, how many possums are you away from being a Ninja Turtles villain?
14.
14? That's it, dude? Oh, man, we're going to hit those
14 more possums, and I am officially a Ninja Turtle villain.
His villain name's going to be Shredder Cheese. Thank you.
Shredder Cheese, dude. Oh, this guy opens for Norman for a reason, guys. He's giving us gold on the pod today.
Actually, you know what? I had a character that I was going to do one time that was going to be a superhero, and he was going to be known as the Hedgehog. Not like because not Ron Jeremy, but just called the Hedgehog. And my character was going to have nothing but trained hedgehogs in his trench coat. So I could throw them at you, and someone would do acrobatics and jump on your face. Other would just turn from a ninja star into a possum. I get bored.
We actually had a pet hedgehog. So my daughter was like 3 and she wanted a hedgehog. So we got this freaking hedgehog, and it's like having a drunk college roommate. Like it stays up all night because they're nocturnal, and it just eats, drinks, and spins in its wheel just all night. And everyone would have to hold them with oven mitts, and I was the only one that could like hold them barehanded. And that thing just loved bathing. You put it in the sink, it would just all day stay in there.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Hedgehogs,
yeah, they're cool. Fun. Yeah, he's gone. We gave him away.
Oh.
So.
Hey, loves bathing. That's the complete opposite of Jacob.
Jacob, I'm just saying.
Hey, dude. Hey, brother.
Jacob, you might be part possum.
I might be part possum, dude. Mo might be my daddy, which is why I'm part
No.
possum.
Your mom can say that to me, but you can't.
He's just looking for some what do they call it when the dad leaves and he's got to pay money, child support. That's what
Child support, yeah.
And Jason's so white he doesn't know what child support is.
Hey, dude, my dad left when I was 8, so come on.
There you go.
Is that true? Did that really happen?
Oh yeah, no, he never paid my mom child support. Like when my grandmother died, like my mom like put a thing on the through the court, so whatever inheritance he got for like them selling my grandma's house, she got back child support, which was like, I don't know, figure like, for me 10 years, and my sister was 2, so almost 18 years of back child support for 2 kids. So
Wow.
damn.
yeah, man.
It's like $50.
Yeah, 65 with inflation. We're in Louisiana, so
Best story I got is my dad faked his own death when I was an adult.
No,
Lucky.
he didn't, dude. Mo.
I wish I was making that up.
How have we never heard this before? Please tell me everything.
Because I just started talking about it recently. He faked his death. This is absolutely true. Me, we weren't close. We weren't really close at all, seriously. And I got a call one day in like 1 year when I think it was 98 or 99 that I had that he was dying. So I had to fly to Denver. Went to go visit him at the hospital on his quote unquote deathbed and all that shit. Said our goodbyes. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, dude, whatever. Chill out, peace. And that was the last thing I heard about it. Okay, that was the last thing I heard about it until 2005, after my mom died. And my mom died like the day after my birthday in November. And then on Christmas Day, I had other family here, and I was going to do something. And my aunt was like, she came. I walked back into the house, and my aunt was like, "Your dad called." I'm like, "Excuse me, what are you saying?" He's like, "Apparently he didn't die. He faked his death." I'm like, "What are you telling me?" And he faked his death, and he called me on Christmas after he heard my mom had died. So he calls back like 2 hours later. He's like, "Hey Mo, I just want you to know that I'm supposed to be dead, but there's some shit you don't need to know about that went down, and I just want you to know that I heard your mom died, and that you still have a parent out here." Like, nigga, I don't know you. You better get off my phone.
What are you supposed to do to get a hold of him?
100% real. He faked his death.
Are you supposed to put a giant light of a possum in the sky to get a hold of him? Like, what are you supposed to do to contact your father?
I don't know. And see, here's the fucked up part, because I did that thing I did that Kevin Hart thing, and I knew his ass was gonna pop up after that.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, he never appeared because I tried Googling him, and supposedly he's dead again, but I have no actual proof of it.
How do you do it twice?
That's what I'm saying.
It didn't work the first time.
He might actually be dead, or I actually don't know.
Yeah, the first one didn't take, so he had to do it again.
So, what did he supposedly die from when he faked his death?
He was a heroin addict. So, that's all I'm gonna say about that. He supposedly had something else. So, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
He must have really wanted to die then, because there's no living that down if you survive.
Well, you gotta understand, he had a whole separate life from me and everybody else. He had a whole separate thing. I have a couple of stepbrothers out here I have never met in my entire life.
That's crazy. And none of them have DM'd you, been like, "Hey Mo, can I hold $20?"
They don't know how to get in touch with me. You gotta understand, black families can be weird sometimes. You don't have any kind of knowledge of certain things. I've recently found out about my family that I have a whole series of cousins that I knew existed, but I didn't know they existed. Like my grandmother's brother had a whole bunch of kids who lived out in California that I just reached out and touched a couple last year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. My great grandmother definitely had a secret family as well.
Really?
No, dude, this is legit. We found this out when right before she died, a couple years before she died, and she was already full blown dementia. And some people out in California did 23andMe and found my great grandma, and they were like, "Hey, you know, your great grandma Darlene is actually my mom." And they're like,
What?
"Oh, no, that's not possible." And they asked her about it, and she was like, "Yeah, that's my biggest regret in life. Like full blown dementia. She totally remembers this daughter." So what had happened was during World War II, before a Navy guy went off to fucking war, he got with my great grandma and she got pregnant. And back then that wasn't acceptable. So they sent her to California to have the baby. She had the baby and then she came back. And this was before she had before she had my grandma. And so she came back and then just lived the whole separate life. And like 2 years before she died, they reached out and got to meet her and everything.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's wow.
Yeah, dude, that's like white people secret shit. We don't fake our own deaths. We just fucking. You cannot have that child in my household.
No, I can one up this story. I can one up this is how fucked up my family is, okay? My grandmother, okay? Her brother, they were very light-skinned black people. Mm-hmm. Okay?
We call them the good ones, but go ahead.
Oh God, I fucking love you. So here's the story.
I might have to cut that out.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Dude. We're gonna make a TikTok
cut that out.
I
will call everybody until you cut out the best one.
He's gonna call everyone and say you cut it out because you said the and everyone will believe him.
Oh my God! This is why I love Bo, because we've been through a few racist people, and it's okay, you know.
It's hilarious that you just said that. That's kind of funny.
God damn it, that was funny.
Here's a story that beats it. My grandmother's brother, as I said, very light-skinned people, to the point where he had to move to California because what's the big school in New Orleans?
Tulane or UNO?
I think it was Tulane. Tulane wouldn't let him get his pharmacy degree because he was black. This is back in the day.
Hell yeah.
And he had to go to California and then pass himself off as white for the rest of his life.
What?
So his family, he married a chick from Louisiana who was Creole. So his family to this day does not know they are 100% black. They think that they are 50-50.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, that's we have a large Creole population in Louisiana.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, but they did not believe that my aunts, the rest of my family, and I finally saw a picture of all this family, and the woman I spoke to looks exactly like my mom. I'm like, holy fuck.
Damn.
So Mo, you want to hear the whitest story you've ever heard?
Sure.
So my dad did.
You got into pharmacy school. No,
yeah. Turns out I'm a pharmacist, and I'm. My dad did 23andMe like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Turns out he found out he had two brothers, half brothers he didn't know he had. And I'd never met my real grandfather, my dad's dad, never knew him. But he just died a few years ago. It turns out he was quite the hound and had a couple of brothers that my dad didn't even know he had. And guess what my grandfather's profession was? He was a milkman.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
He was just hoeing around delivering milk and cookies at the same time.
Yes, he was.
Oh yeah.
All right. So this begs the question, dude.
Wait, let me go back to my disappearing dad story. So my dad left when they divorced, and I didn't find this out until the day after he was dead, because he died like right before COVID, and I kind of was there when he died in Florida, and me and my aunt we're going to do the funeral arrangements the next day, and she said, yeah, well, he disappeared for 7 years. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So when they divorced, he left. He went to Florida, where white trash dads go. And then so my granny couldn't find him. She hired private investigators. They tried tracking him down in prison, and so after about 7 years, she was trying to get him declared as dead, because like that way me and my sister would get like Social Security benefits. And then he
Right.
showed up one day and I'm like, how? Like, I was like, that doesn't make sense. Like, I got all those birthday gifts and Christmas gifts every year. And my aunt goes, yeah, that was your grandma every year for 7 years, giving me all that stuff.
Wow.
And I was like, if he was dead the day before, I would have murdered him myself. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So he was really good. Yeah.
And this is why we're all common, because our families are
That's I think so.
Oh yeah, dude. All right, I want to circle back to the milkman thing, because like, what is it about the milkman showing up to your house with some pints of glass milk in that little like paper, like, you know, like the hat that you get from like the milkshake stand now? Like, that's what, like, he pulls up at the house and you're just like, oh, I have to smash this man at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, a lot of people just got married because they just got married. So it wasn't like, you know, it was like arranged kind of or whatever. I mean, but I guess you get bored, you know, you're stuck in the house. You can't leave, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
But there's a mailman too. Like, is the mailman not as attractive as the milkman?
They got some too. The mailman got some too.
Oh yeah.
All right, dropping off packages I don't know about. Okay.
Yeah. Mailman, milkman, everybody, the pool boy, all of them got some.
All right, just anyone that comes to the house, I guess.
Would you rather milk or bills? So, you know,
All right, dude. I see you, JP. I don't have anything to add.
That's it. That's my.
I was writing down
it.
milk or bills because I might actually make a T-shirt out of that.
Got bills?
Butter or bankruptcy.
JP should go into business with this.
Yeah.
The milk milf.
But yeah, actually, I wanted to ask Mo. The next time we do a headliners episode, I want to have Mo on because I would love to have heard Mo's take on the whole Boosie and the Waffle House deal. About
let's just talk about it right now, dude.
All right,
what is that?
All right,
What are you talking about?
So Mo, Lil Boosie tries to go into a Waffle House and brings his own potato, and then gets mad at the staff because they won't make him his breakfast potatoes. Actually, the exact quote is, "He ain't want to make me breakfast potatoes." We're gonna make a T-shirt out of that.
Wait. Lil Boosie walks in with his own potato?
From home.
Yes.
Brings a potato from home.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
How was he?
Very.
I mean,
He
you
was
gotta be
smothered and
that
covered.
like, you know what? I'm hungry as fuck. I'm going to Waffle House, but you know what? I don't like that potato. I got my own Orida right here. That is the dumbest bullshit I ever heard in my life. He's high as hell. That's all that was. He was high. He was higher than giraffe vagina. I'm telling you right now.
So, have you ever been so hungry that you want to eat? You don't want to cook, but you want to eat some stuff from your house that you just pack it all up and bring it to Waffle House and ask them to cook
I
it?
have never brought any food to Waffle House, okay? I have barely taken food out of Waffle House. You understand?
Well, you have, but
No, but do you know how non-sober I have to be to order food at Waffle House?
I don't know. I eat Waffle House pretty sober. Waffle House is awesome.
I can literally say I have never eaten Waffle House sober, not one time in my existence, because Waffle House is usually places I don't want to go when I'm sober. Usually Waffle House is after a show. I've done 37 shots of some kind of alcohol. Someone else is driving me, and I'm like, you know what I need right now? Grits.
And to get stabbed. Yeah.
I need to get in an altercation over some bacon.
Yeah. Last time I went I've been in a few, like sometimes after shows, but we kind of scope them out. But like I went to one that just opened on the Caucasian part of town, and it was like 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. And I'm like, we're safe. We're fine, you know? So let's that. But, you know.
I have been to a Waffle House on 9 a.m. on a Sunday, and I was drunk from the night before. You
Yeah, in that Boosie article as well, it brought up the fact that like this isn't the only time he's had an altercation with someone recently. That the last one was at an amusement park because someone didn't want to let him on a kid's ride.
Oh, I thought you was going to say he brought his own ride with him.
He brought his own kids.
Yeah. Can I put my teacup on your teacup ride?
Why not? He ain't want to make me teacup rides. Do you guys know the story of like Lil Boozy coming to Biloxi?
No.
Mm-mm.
All right, so he came to Biloxi, right? And he came to Edgewater Mall, which is the mall in Biloxi. And he goes to all these stores and starts grabbing stuff and then like starts walking between stores. And people are like security stopping him like, hey, this isn't how malls work. And he's like, no, it's a bet. I'm going to pay for all this like at once. I'm just going to get everything I want and then I'm going to pay for it and I'm going to tip everybody. And he wouldn't pay for his stuff without leaving the store. So they had to arrest him because he didn't understand how malls worked.
What?
And then they kept all of his jewelry and used it to pay for more squad cars for the Biloxi Police Department.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir, they did.
So he got jacked in Biloxi.
Yes, sir, he did. Yes, sir, he did. And they put a bumper sticker on one of them that says this vehicle was paid for by Lil Boozy's jewelry, just to fucking rub it in.
That's a dick move right there.
That's racist.
So basically,
that guy who works at that department yells "nigger" at comics. That's what he does.
so basically, he just got punished for being just kind of stupid, basically.
Well,
But come on, man. He just didn't start going to malls. He had to go to a mall before, so.
I don't know. This might have been his first time in a mall, dude. Like, you don't know. Never count out Boosie, dude.
Dude, non-smart people love malls. Trust me. Malls and fairs. That's
a
what
good-
they
that's-
like.
Yeah, but you're talking about a guy who brought his own fucking potato to Waffle House.
Again, not smart people love malls. So.
He might have some brain damage or something. They be drinking that lean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That cough syrup and that could cause some brain damage right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that.
No, and that's some brain damage right there. Nobody carries around a potato.
I don't know, dude.
He's not even Irish. Yeah.
He's not Irish.
No, I have done some silly shit in my day, but never have I said, you know what? Let me just put a potato in my pocket and take it somewhere and see if they'll cook it.
That would be good content, honestly, dude. We should do that for the Patreon. Is take a potato.
All right, let's test it and see if it's a white or black thing. Jason, next time you go to Waffle House, bring a potato with you and see if they'll make you some breakfast potatoes with it. And if they say yes, then
Jason, I think we know what we're doing after my show Thursday night.
I think so.
Each of you go to a different Waffle House and bring a potato.
No. Hell no. You ain't getting me arrested in Texas. Go fuck yourself. I'm doing that.
We're going to sit on each
I'm
side.
going to follow Jason into a Waffle House and just have a camera in my pocket, my iPhone in my pocket where I can record to see what happened. Because you ain't getting me shot.
If
Dude, there's
you
going to be
do
a
that,
squad car in Texas that has a bumper sticker on it that says this car was paid for by Mohawk Sanders Possums.
if y'all do that, please tape it, send it to me, and I will put it on our TikTok.
Dude, I feel like I could trick a meth head
news.
into making breakfast potatoes for me. I feel like I could.
Man.
I have the power, dude.
Jason's sitting there eating breakfast potatoes while Mo's getting a mug shot.
Mugshot or mug?
Dangerous.
As Trump.
JP, we have to mention this, man, that you are the mastermind behind Lafayette Comedy. You have so many good shows coming up, and you have people, it seems like every week on podcasts, shouting out Club 337, shouting you out, shouting out the Lafayette scene as one of the hidden gems of a comedy scene in the entire country. What is it like for you to look back on all of this shit that you built? And like, do you ever do that and just take a breath and be like, I can't believe it? Or, I mean,
often I go, why am I not rich? But no, it's humbling. I mean, it's going back to the beginning. It was kind of like from the very first show, I knew I had to do this right. And it's hard because, sometimes you have to separate like your scene versus the national comedians bringing in versus everything else. But I mean, it's just, when the tide started changing where people weren't going to New Orleans and they started coming here, I was like, okay, that's pretty big because New Orleans is easy to get into and out. It's a vacation spot. But I mean, the last couple of years, like the comedians that don't touch New Orleans, Shane Gillis, Miss Pat, Robert Kelly, all these people, it's like, okay, well, this is good. And then it's just my biggest thing now is trying to, and it's been happening a few times this year, and it's, the discussion always talks, and it's trying to find a place that I can maybe go into with someone else where I can, do shows whenever I want it. That's the biggest obstacle right now. I've got an email, list, inbox full of people trying to route through, and I'm only limited, and I've already booked up for the year, and I'm trying to book 2024. And it's very, I'm on a month or two waiting to get it clearance from the venue. And I like that venue and I want to stay in that venue. And it's the best room in the whole state, it's just, I know what it is. I'm limited by availability, and if they got conferences going on and everything like that. So, do it at a few other places too, but it's just that's my biggest thing, last time Mo was here, he came through like on a Sunday, and it was like, we had a venue we can do, and it was just like, all right, we can throw it together, but it's trying to find a place that, you can just keep building up. And that's why I always default to that Club 337, because it's the best freaking club. Like, I wish it was my own, wish I can like release it from them or something like that. But all the praise is just, it's really humbling. There's going to be a Eddie Pepitone clip coming out this week too, that, wait for the podcast to drop.
Mo turned his camera off and turned it back on, and now there's just a possum.
That's how they appear. They're like Candyman. So yeah, so that's
Sorry.
Who is that?
This is Zoe, the baby.
Zoe. Oh, and they're so soft, man. I don't know if you guys, Jason and Jake, I don't know if you ever petted one, but they are incredibly soft. Like, that weird hairless penis tail still throws me off, but the rest is okay.
Hey, keep it talking about the possum, okay? We don't need to drag Mo into this.
Wait, hang on. Let's see. Let me see if I can. That's Soup the cat. Wait, you can't see my cat. No. There he is.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, cat soup, dude. Nice.
Get him. Possum.
Get him. We actually got we have a baby possum that shows up in the backyard, and like the dogs, they don't mess with it. They just kind of watch it or whatever. But next time he gets on the ground, I'm going to try to make friends with it and pet it. And then me and Mose could go on tour,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you just need a crazy motherfucker from Van Cleve, Mississippi like me. I literally caught a bird with my bare hands the other day.
What's it? A rotisserie chicken?
Hey, man. Hey, brother.
Nice work, Jason. Nice.
Hey, man.
Thank you.
That was fantastic.
Damn it, that was quick. That was beautiful, sir.
I found some Popeyes in a Walmart parking lot. Home with me.
Gotta get it, man. You gotta get it. I saw you drink it. You had a Popeyes cup earlier, so I believe it. So, just saying.
Boom. Not a sponsor. Yeah. Should be, though.
Yeah, that's our state flag.
Can I just say something real quick about Popeye's chicken? It's only good in Louisiana. Only place. Everywhere else is the most biggest bullshit on the planet. You get they're spicy, and the rest of the world is not even mild to you guys down there. It's disgusting. It's just like, we have Cajuns here. They can take this. Everywhere else is full of white people. They will not be able to handle the spice. It's stupid, and I hate it.
I have a trivia question for you. What was the name of Popeyes before it was Popeyes?
Bitches chicken. I don't know.
It was called.
Wait. I know this.
You know it?
I think I remember it. Does it have anything to do with Popeyes? The current name?
No.
Does it have anything to do with the cartoon Popeye?
No, it's not even named after the cartoon Popeye. It's named after Popeye. What? I can't remember his last name, but from the movie French Connection. The main character's name was Popeye, and the owner of Popeyes, which at the time was called Chicken on the Run, loved the movie French Connection so much that he renamed Popeyes to Popeyes after him.
Damn. All right.
This added so much value to our podcast, Jason.
Yeah.
Thank you for halting the momentum for 5 minutes to bring us this pointless trivia question.
I figured
about
you
Popeye's
might find that interesting. My bad.
Watch out, Joe Rogan. We're taking over Spotify after this episode.
Look, all it did was give us a few minutes of not berating Jacob. That's all it did.
Yeah, dude, I'm catching strays this whole podcast, and I kind of knew that I was. I didn't expect Jason P. Leonard, the nicest guy of all time, to pile on to me as well. But I probably shouldn't have insulted him with my as soon as I opened my mouth. So that's my bad, guys. I did that.
You catch stray insults, Mo catch stray possums. So there you go.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. No, I literally caught a bird with my bare hands, guys. Does no one believe me?
No, I believe you.
I'm with Jason on the rotisserie chicken.
I caught a bird with my bare hands, dude.
What kind of bird?
I don't know. It was a squab, maybe. What's a squab?
A pigeon, dumbass.
Yeah, that's like French for pigeon. You know,
it wasn't that. It was a little warbler or something.
All right, now you're just getting racist. But go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know, dude. It was a little bird. It got into the school gym.
Was it in a cage?
Catch two of those.
Dude, I'm catching more stray birds from Alexander over the Zoom.
You're not. This is not a euphemism for underage girls, is it?
Oh, geez.
Epstein's Island had a lot of squabs. But go ahead.
Are we doing Matt Gates comedy here? Is that what it is?
I'm working up for my opening set for Chris D'Elia.
January.
God.
Bam.
He requires that all of his openers be of a certain disposition. But no, dude, I literally caught a bird with my bare hands. There was a bird that got into the gym, and they call me over the walkie-talkie, and they're like, "Hey, Jacob, catch this bird." Because I'm from Van Cleve, so they assume I can catch the bird.
Wait, stop. Why do you have a walkie-talkie at a school?
Because I work at a special needs school, so we need walkie-talkies.
I'm a special ed supervisor. I can verify.
Is he really?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying. But we need any walkies. I'll tell you that. So
okay, I was just like, I wonder how many times you've been mistaken for a student there, Jacob.
Yeah, dude. If I'm outside, like, without my badge, like, they'll put me back in and be like, dude, get in there.
I don't doubt that. He
got out again.
Get back in there, Fatula.
Your girlfriend, the nurse, she shows up to pick you up.
This ain't looking good for you, Jacob.
It's not, dude.
They're like, look at that kid. He's one of those squab catchers, you know.
I'm never going to finish this story about catching a bird, dude.
No one believes me. Squab catchers. Jacob, squab catcher.
Lily, they don't believe me. I caught a bird, babe. Come tell them I caught a bird. Come tell them. She's refusing to tell them. Lily,
I don't believe you have a girl there.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe I have a girl.
What if it's the bird?
He thinks you're the bird. Lily, come here right now and tell them I caught a bird. No. Come here and tell them I caught a bird.
I heard a real voice. So
tell them I caught a bird.
Abuse.
He caught a bird. He really did.
See, I caught a bird.
I didn't see anything. That could just be a bird you caught.
I taught it to speak.
With a weird,
be a parrot.
With a weird manicured talon, you know.
Dude, I literally caught it with my bare hands. I was like, "What do you want me to do? Catch the bird?" And they're like, "Yes." And I had it against the window, and I just went shoop, and I caught it, and I freaked out because I actually caught it.
Then what did you do with it?
I threw it out the door. I bit its head off to begin the ritual.
I hope you wash your hands, or you're going to need that nurse.
Yeah, I didn't, dude. That's probably what's wrong with me. I have a poo stain on my underwear right now that's unaddressed.
All right, let's go to a sponsor.
I'm going to stop talking now, guys. I'm not. This isn't a good episode for me. I'm not getting the rhythm right.
Jason, how about you ask the questions from now on? And then
I'm gonna have a timeout. Someone set a 5-minute timer.
Wow.
Don't confess any more stuff. Dude, you don't confess any more stuff. That's ridiculous. Hey, Jason, I love the backdrop.
Thank you. I was trying to find our ad reads. Where's our ad read at, Jacob, for the new game?
You're the worst co-host I've ever had. I'm supposed to not be talking for 5 minutes.
You're supposed to
and you can't carry the show on your back for 5 minutes.
Well,
Jason.
I was gonna read.
Why did I go
ad,
into business with you? I regret everything about my life.
You hid the ad from me. Why did you do that?
No, I didn't. It's in the same Google Doc it's been in for 2 years.
Dude, I'm looking right at it, and it's not there.
This is what it's like when my parents divorce, but go ahead.
Here it is. This podcast is brought to you by our mobile gaming partner, Globe Glider. And if you like the fast-paced action in games like Flappy Bird, mixed with the strategy of Bloons Tower Defense, then Globe Glider is for you. Making a donation to the game using our partnership will not only give you sweet in-game prizes, but also unlocks an exclusive Open Micers cape and helps a small indie gaming company thrive. Download Globe Glider now in the App Store or Google Play. All right, now I'm back. So what's up, guys? What you doing?
I don't know anymore.
So let's talk about Jacob. How stupid is Jacob? What do you think?
No, hold on. Are y'all going to come over to Altercation this week?
I'm not going to be able to.
Fuck no, dude. You think someone's going to give me a spot over there at Altercation real quick?
It's not about getting a spot. It's about making connections and maybe next year getting on the damn show.
I mean, that also involves driving to Dallas, Texas.
That's a little out. No,
I don't know why, because it's in Austin. So.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. Whichever one. It's all the same place.
No, it is fucking not. Those are two completely different cities.
And I was
Mo, have you ever done Tower City Comedy Festival in Paris?
No, I have not.
That's France, dude.
I need to hook you up with Daryl Felsberg.
I know Daryl. He's asked me to do it twice, but then he's like, I have a spot. Let me call you back in like 10 minutes, and I don't hear from him until next year. Like, hey, I got a spot 2 years later. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
So I was looking at some of the lineup here, and our buddy Sam Miller is going to be there at Altercation Fest. And
Sam's my buddy too. Sam's my buddy.
Yeah. His new album's killing it right now. It's been all over the iTunes chart.
And he's like one of the nicest people we've ever had on the show. I'm like, man, this guy's just a sweetheart, man. And
he's a great dude. He's I can't even say it. I don't want to say it out of context, but he is just dumb as fuck sometimes. It's hilarious to me. We did a podcast together in Denver, and we were talking about tattoos, and I said I had a Voltaire quote on my arm. He was like, I must have missed that one while I was in prison. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? You thought Voltaire was something he missed while he was in prison. I'm like, shut up, dude.
Oh, Jesus. Apparently
he's a great dude. I love him. He's my label mate. We're both on stand-up records, so he's a good dude. Yeah. I love him, seriously. I met him about 6 or 7 years ago when we both were in the Seattle comedy competition together.
You went all the way to Seattle for that?
Yeah, well, that's where it is. I couldn't stay home to be a part of it.
I know that's a long way to go for a festival thing.
No, it wasn't a festival. It was a competition. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Did you win?
Yeah, I've done it. I've done that one twice, and I've done San Francisco twice. I think. Yeah, San Francisco comedy competition and Seattle both. And San Francisco was worse because it's 2,000 miles from Memphis to drive out there. Then the way it used to be, you drive 2,000 miles that week of the festival. Just going to different places because it's the San Francisco comedy competition, and there were no shows in San Francisco.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've been to Seattle before. God, that's like a 12-hour flight to get to Seattle. That was...
It's about, for you, yeah.
You didn't drive out there, did you?
Oh, no, we flew out there and then rode some other comics to the other gigs.
So I was looking at the thing here. Who's the secret guest on Altercation Festival?
So one of them's been Roy.
Yeah.
And then the other two I can't say yet. When's this come out?
Comes out like right now.
Well, oh, okay. Well,
it'll be out for
We're doing this like right now, Jason.
It'll be out for the public Wednesday.
Oh, okay. No, so one person's on the festival. Well, there's 2 secret guests already on the festival. I'll tell you that. So
okay.
And one of them's probably one of my favorite comics in the world. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Okay, so second favorite comic in the world. No.
So how long is this festival? There's like a ton of comics here.
Yeah, Wednesday through Saturday.
Wednesday and Saturday. There's a couple bands. My boys Hills will be playing Saturday night. I know that.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't even know how many shows. There are at least 3 a night. At least 3.
Yeah.
7. I know I'm closing out the 9 p.m. show on Thursday. You got what time is your show on Friday night, sir?
11:30.
Yeah, and Sam did the show right before yours. Sam Miller's right before your show. So
it looks like Friday is like 4 shows. So like Wednesdays 2 shows. No, 3 shows. Sorry, no 4 shows because I could do like a movie thing after. And then Thursday you got a 7, a 9, which Mo's on at 11:30, which is like another type of movie thing. And then Friday you got like a 5:30, which is gonna be Mr. Lifto from like the Jim Rose Circus, and just like
cool,
it's
he's
good.
back.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's really cool. You got a 7, a 9, 11:30, and then Saturday they do one of the best things in the world. It's 11:45 brunch. It's the McEwens, which is one of the best things you will ever see, because they come out like they're like this religious group or whatever, and it's mind blowing. It's one of the best things ever.
See, I thought this was like a 1-day thing. I didn't know this was like almost a damn week.
No, it's always been multiple days. I think as long as it's been. So
you were saying movie stuff. Do they show like short films and stuff like that there, like comedy short films?
Yeah, they got like some horror movie things, and just there's all kind of stuff.
Dude, I got a short film I could put in this thing for next year.
Yeah,
a horror comedy.
I think 2 years ago when me and Mo were on it together, they had like during the day they had there's a band called The Sword, which is out of Austin.
Oh yeah,
and they had this it was killer stoner rock band, and the singer did an acoustic set, and it was balls crazy. So it was awesome, man.
Balls do be crazy.
Yeah. And then you got like they got food there, and they got like some little restaurants. Like me and Derek Sheen when he Panda Express, and then I think there's a liquor store next door. I mean, there's all kind of stuff, and it's and then like they'll do things like the first year I did it. I don't know if Mo, you ever went to the big old like it's an arcade, big pinball machine thing. They had like a big party one time, and all the comics just go over there and play pinball all day, and it's really bonkers, man.
No, I didn't do that there. I did that at the North Carolina Comedy Festival. They had a pinball place. We did that one day over there too.
Nice.
All right, this sounds awesome, and I want to, Jacob, we have to be a part of this next year. I don't care how we do it. We got to be a part of it.
Apparently, we can be a part of it this year if we just drive to Austin, Texas.
I mean,
what, y'all in Louisiana? How far of a drive? Wait, y'all in Mississippi? How far is that? It's not that far. What, 6 hours
from Austin?
Oh, it's 6 hours from me from Lafayette.
Yeah,
so they're
like
probably another.
So add 4 to that because it's 4 to Lafayette for us.
Yeah.
4? How is
so
it
it'd be
close?
10 hours.
It's only 9 hours from Memphis. So how's that possible?
Well, brother, we need to go to Memphis and then drive from there.
Come to Memphis. I'll get you on stage somewhere.
Well, Mo, speaking of being on stage with you, buddy, is your show in Pensacola on December 1st? Is that announced yet at Vinyl Music Hall?
It got announced today. Vinyl Music Hall, December 1st, Pensacola. Just got announced.
That's awesome, dude. Who could your opener for that possibly be, Mo Alexander?
Are you on there? Are you on the show? I don't even know.
Oh, I'm on that show, Bubba.
Are you really?
Oh, I'm opening for you yet again, Mo Alexander. You cannot escape me.
All right. Are you bringing Mom?
No, dude. I'm keeping her as far as hell away from you.
I'll bring the wings, and we can sit in front of Jacob and eat wings.
I swear to God. Y'all made it sound like I would just put my face in a bucket of wings. I was like, son of a bitch.
No, there were only a few wings, which is why he was grinding them so hard.
I was laughing my ass off that you had Sam on there was telling that story. Did he tell y'all the story about the uppity Negro wine?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. He told it very quickly and offhandedly, though. I don't think he gave it enough pizzazz for Mo Alexander's tastes.
Dude, it was one of the funniest nights of my life because he scared everybody in all the management got so scared that night because we're at this club. I can't remember the name of it in Denver, and for some reason, me and him are both on the show headlining. What was it? Number 38 in Denver, Colorado, and it was Sam and I and a bunch of other people. And I'm sitting in the green room. It was this huge green room, and it's a great green room. And he's going through the refrigerators like, do. And they're like, what the fuck is this? And it's this bottle that says uppity Negro wine.
Oh, yeah?
And he's like, Mo, I think they brought this for you. And I'm just like, what? And I'm laughing about it. I'm hilariously laughing about it. But then I have to go outside. I have to go on stage. Next thing I know, people have run to the back of the club, back into the green room, saw the bottle of freak the fuck out. They're like, we didn't bring this for Mo. This was not supposed to be here. This is old as shit. This is not. And they poured out the wine, which pissed me off because I never got a chance to try it.
Oh
But
man.
Sam saved the bottle for me, found the bottle of the Negro wine. I kept that bottle. The managers that night were so freaked out. They apologized. The dude was like, it was his first night as the manager by himself, and he's like, "I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. That's we're apologetic. Well, let me get you some shots of tequila." And he brings back 3 or 4 shots of tequila, right? And he does one of them right there himself. He's like, "These are for you." And he's like, "Let me do another one." He does another shot of tequila. He's freaking out. He's like, "You can have whatever you want tonight. Would you like some wings?" And I could have been a dick right then and there. I could have been a dick, Mr. Leonard. I was like, "Oh, that's because the racist offered me wings. Maybe I'm being too." I didn't do it because he would have had a heart attack. He would have died right there. But he brought me wings, and then he sent like 10 shots of tequila up to me and Sam. And he was like, "We can have anything you want." We got a bunch of the shirts and stuff, and there's this giant framed picture of Biggie that I should have asked for.
Oh my god.
I mean, it would look like it was $1,000 painting someone had done. I could have asked for that and taken it home that night. I didn't think about that till I already left. But yeah, the Uppity Negro wine. And I've talked to the guys who own Uppity Negro, and they're black.
I mean, could you get a
We were
sponsorship from
concerned.
them?
We were originally concerned it was a white-owned company. I couldn't do anything with that. But I'm trying to get them to let me be their spokesperson because I already came up with the best slogan for them. Uppity Negro wine, the wine that brings the races together because you need a black friend to order it.
That's funny, dude. Have you ever been able to try it?
No,
We have to
I'm
find you a bottle.
I need a bottle of the Negro wine. I've been trying to talk to the guy. He talked to me first, and then he was like, the week I was in Denver again, he was like, I'm in Atlanta. I had a funeral to go to, and then he just stopped talking to me. But I will do lots of stuff to get some Uppity Negro wine.
See, we got to get a hold of them. We got to see if they'll sponsor the podcast. So the next time you come on, you can give us a couple of bottles, and we can send you one, and we can try it on the air.
Man, do it.
I mean, if I can find somewhere to buy it, I'll definitely get you a bottle.
I'm not even Google searching
it. So. Of you ordering it.
Yeah, for me, the autocorrect just did it for me when I Google searched it.
You got the Uppity Nigger wine? No, Negro.
Oh, that's why I wasn't getting any results. It just filled in the wrong.
You're on
word.
a list now, buddy.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh man, we're getting close to the end. Jacob, what anything else we want to talk to him about before we go?
I don't know, man. Fellas, I think that all there's left to do is to roll out the red carpet for you two gentlemen. Jason, Leonard, what do you have coming up? Where can people find you online? What do you want people to know about?
So Altercation Festival this weekend, Wednesday through Saturday. I am going the 19th through 22nd. I am going to be in New York City. Me and my wife make 20 years of anniversary, wedding anniversary,
Happy anniversary.
In December. So thank you. So we're going for a couple of days, but she's like, you should probably, get a show so you can write this trip off. And I am proud to announce that on Monday, the November 20th, I'll be doing my first spot at The Stand in New York. So I am
awesome.
Yeah, nice. I'm very nervous. I probably have another spot or two somewhere else, but yeah, that's a big one. So yeah, that's it's like number 2 in the city. So I'm excited for that. And then we're rolling out. We got great shows here in Lafayette. Caitlin Palufo. We got Ben Bailey. We got Todd Berry here, and then I'm bringing them to Baton Rouge. Sean Patton in December. Lisa Curry. Stone versus Drunk here, a few other ones, and then just trying to get ready for the new year and trying to get some dates on the book as soon as I can get dates. So that's it.
Oh yeah, man. Mo, what do you got coming up?
Wait, one more. Me and we haven't announced it yet, but me and Tyler Arsenault are launching our brand new podcast from the get-go. So that's going to be coming out within the next month or two. So
is this an Open Micers exclusive right now?
It is.
Oh, let's hit the button. We need to get something on the soundboard for an Open Micers exclusive.
Here we go.
What is your new podcast going to be about? I want to know.
So it's called We're Down Here. Oh, thank you. That was just Mo squeezing a possum too hard. It's called We're Dying Down Here. And because you see like you die on stage, but we're dying down here. And so it's about us like trying to essentially do comedy in Louisiana and being stuck here. And but we're gonna film it actually in Club 33-7 on the stage. So that's gonna be our backdrop. And we're gonna do video and audio, and then we're gonna have interviews with comedians, all the comedians touring through, all the national comedians. So it's just gonna be about us and just comedy. So
That's so awesome, man. That's really cool. I'm glad you shared that with us in an Open Micers exclusive. We broke the story here first, folks.
Hell yeah.
Mo Alexander, can you top that with anything, buddy? Do you have anything you want to promote?
I got lots to promote. Got to promote my Thursday night show this week at Altercation. It's 9 p.m. with several great people. Several good, my friend Sia Meads is going to be there. Bailey Pope, a bunch of other good comics on my show. 9 p.m. Thursday night, Altercation. Saturday night, I'll actually be in San Antonio, and I can't tell you anything about that one because I'm not supposed to tell. Hint, hint. And let's see, what we got coming up.
I got it.
Thank you. And December 1st, apparently your bitch ass is one of my openers that night in Pensacola and Vinyl Music Hall. Is that correct?
Dude, I might be your feature. What are you going to do if I'm your feature?
Cut your time.
Oh, man. Dude, I did 20 minutes last time and it went swimmingly, Mo.
Swimmingly, just like Matthew Perry.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Mo.
Is that too soon?
Soon enough. Thank you.
What? I'm the king of too soon comedy.
Oh, it's River Phoenix all over again.
You know what? I have a radio show. I don't think you know that about me right now. I have a radio show.
I'm aware.
In Memphis, Tennessee, when I'm in town, Monday and Wednesday afternoons, radio-memphis.com. It's the internet radio station, but we do it at a real studio. It's a real thing. It promotes independent music and very soon independent comedy because I'm bringing some stand-ups to that thing. So maybe one day when you're many years older with many years of comedy on your belt, I can take a 3-minute clip of yours and play it on the air.
Nice.
Please do, Mo.
One time. And so
Mo, I've been doing it for 7 years, buddy. I'm ready. Give me my shot.
Jesus Christ.
I started when I was 17 years old, Mo Alexander.
You become a milkman. No, seriously. So we're doing Altercation this week. I got a bunch of other those shows that I'm not supposed to tell about, starting in like Indianapolis and Louisville, Kentucky, and Nashville coming up. But December 1st, Vinyl Music Hall, Pensacola, Florida. The radio show Monday and Wednesday afternoons, radio-memphis.com from 2:30 to 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, depending on how long we want to stick around. And, the same old thing. Follow me everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, M.O. Alexander. I need more people to follow me on YouTube. I need like 315 people so I can monetize that bitch. So if you're listening right now, go to youtube.com/M.O. Alexander and follow me.
I'm following you from 2 accounts right now. So
thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Out here doing the Lord's work, Jason P. Leonard. Jason usually kicks it over to me to do my promotional things, but he hasn't. So I would take it upon myself.
Yeah, I was about to say, Jacob, what you got coming up? What you got coming up, Jacob?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Jason. Thursday, November 16th, I may or may not be doing a guest spot on the Ben Bailey Show at Alabama Music Box in Mobile. Hasn't exactly hammered out yet, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be doing a guest spot on that show. And December 1st at Vinyl Music Hall in Pensacola, Florida, I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be featuring for Mo Alexander. I'm going to do an hour. I'm going to do an hour featuring for Mo Alexander. There's nothing anyone can do to stop me unless the diabetes gets me first. And as always, I'm going to be pumping out content on that Patreon, www.patreon.com.
At minute 15, I'm going to send you a video of me eating your mom out.
Why does it sound like you already have that video ready to go?
Ready to go.
Again,
just the second I get out of line.
Follow him on YouTube. I'm looking at it right now.
Bro, Mo's eating my mom out the way I eat a rotisserie chicken.
Wow.
He caught her in his hand. And, all right.
Getting our Patreon, guys. That's it. Jason, what do you have?
I don't have any comedy stuff coming up, but I am going to be playing with my band Falls from Grace in New Orleans on the 25th of November. I don't have the deets yet, but as soon as I do, the Open Micers listeners will be the first to know. So we will be in New Orleans somewhere on the 25th, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So that's what I got. So
I might be there. I may check you out. Let me know.
Awesome. I'll let you know where it's going to be. So, Jacob, anything else before we walk out the door tonight? Thank you guys so much for coming on the show. You guys are always fantastic to be here. And to be here together is awesome.
Hey, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Please don't use half the things we said.
What is that? What is that face for, Jacob?
Because you asked me if there's anything else, and then you just immediately cut me off to do the outro of the guests. So just do the outro, Jason. We can just leave. Just do the outro.
Oh, I just wanted to tell. I wanted to tell our lovely guests how much we enjoy having them here, and you fucked that all up because you know what? You're a bad co-host. You know that. Look at Jason.
That's a different podcast, Jason. That's a different, much more successful podcast. Just play the music.
All right, here we go. We're going to walk out the door. If you want to email us at OpenMicersPodcast@gmail.com. Go to our Linktree, Linktree/OpenMicersPodcast. That takes you everywhere you need to go. And if you want to slide us a little cash, we have a Cash App and PayPal button on there right now. And we're going to go ahead and get out of here. And we will see you guys next week. Oh, you got nothing to say there, Jacob?
I don't have anything else to say, Jason. I don't have anything to say. I've been catching strays for an hour and 30 minutes, Jason. I'm gonna keep my damn mouth shut, buddy.
Your poor little baby over there, Jacob.
My feelings are hurt. My feelings are mostly hurt that Mo didn't know I was doing comedy for 7 years. He's like, "Well, you get a few more years under your belt, you 3-year comic. You fucking suck."
I can't remember everything. Come on.
All right, I'm shutting off the recording now.
All right, shut the recording off.
Shut it down.
That was fun, and I'm going to stop the stream. Thank you for everybody for watching on YouTube.